everyone, welcome to the free live tarot card readings with the delightful Renata Danielle, like that,
Thank you.
and myself, moi, and Rikovich. We are both paranormal investigators, ghost hunters, we are paranormal educators and paranormal entertainers.
Yes.
How they do?
Yes,
We are.
And we are here to give you
Good time.
an hour of free readings and some fun, hilarity, and all of the things that you normally expect from us. Please be aware that if you are approached during or after this show for someone who asks you for a friend request and then asks you for credit card details,
it's not us.
It's not us. We cannot make it any plainer than this, and we will be repeating it throughout the show.
Actually, I've got this pre-prepared. There we go.
Do not give anyone your credit card details. Do not fall for the scammers who say they are us. And they're getting pretty cluey.
They are.
With creating the Facebook pages. They look very, 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 very similar to ours.
They'll do something like Anne apostrophe and Renata dash frightfully good. So it's almost our name, but there's something not quite right. And the other thing to take note of is that if they are sending you a friend request, that is a person. What we are on is a page, not a person. We have our own profiles, which is Anne Rikovich and Renata Danielle. We do not have a page that says Anne apostrophe Renata. So we had a couple of people who gave them credit card details last week and they did lose some money. So please, please, please do not hand over your credit card details to anyone that sends you a friend request and pretends to be us or anyone else for that matter. But scammers aside, how's your week been, Renata?
Yeah, it's been really good. Interesting. So I had a big bout of
diarrhea?
Vertigo.
Oh, vertigo.
That kind of,
we're going to tell them that story, are we?
That kind of did its thing. We did our first ghost tour back after the COVID, and it was awesome. So we've got another one happening this Friday with only 2 tickets left. So if you want to come to
that was
Maitland
a pop-up.
Jail,
It only got announced like 6 days ago, didn't it?
Yeah, Tuesday. So if you want to come to Maitland Jail for Halloween, you are very, very, very welcome to get dressed up if you so wish. We have 2 tickets left.
Why is it doing that?
And you can certainly come along. There will be 2 tickets, which you have to purchase through the Maitland Jail webpage.
My Surfshark's playing up. All right. So how this evening works is that you type a little question into the comment bar, and we don't make it about personal relationships. Should I leave my boyfriend? Is my girlfriend cheating on me? Or anything like that. We don't like to answer that stuff. That's far too serious and dark. We also don't want to answer any questions about health. Should I use this treatment, or what can I do to cure something? You need to go to a doctor and have a talk to your doctor about that.
Go to a doctor.
Not a psychic or a medium.
And interestingly, okay, I'm going to throw some things.
Here we go.
I'm going to throw some things in, and I'm wondering whether some of you guys have seen this, because it has been going around the internet. Now, there is apparently some lady who has spoken up. She is a psychic medium or a psychic. She was certainly using some form of oracle cards, and she reckoned that she actually knew what was happening to beautiful little Cleo. Is it Cleo, the little girl that's lost?
Yep.
Cleo. And this is something that we just find awfully, awfully horrible for a reader to be announcing on a live broadcast what she feels has gone on with beautiful little Cleo. And she did actually mention some things about the mother as well, which I found very offensive, because it may or may not be true. It may or may not be true. But what is actually happening?
Allegedly.
Yeah,
So
what is actually happening with this is that already you're given that bit of information in your mind and you are making up your mind with regard to what you believe, which is really stressing out. I mean, it's the last thing these poor parents need if something has really badly happened to this child, and something has happened to this child, which is just heartbreaking. Um, you shouldn't do this on a live platform. It's just wrong on so many levels.
There's some people that are saying that the way the mother reacted and the father reacted on the interviews was they weren't upset enough. Who are we to judge how upset people should be?
Can I throw your mind back to about 30 or 40 years ago
Yes.
with another Australian case?
Yes.
Where the woman was told, do not show any reaction. Do we all remember that? Yes. It had something to do with a dingo.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all remember?
Baby.
And she was specifically told by her lawyers, do not show emotion. And she followed the rules of her lawyers and solicitors. So we've just got to be really, really careful, and we shouldn't put it out there. What did you do?
No, it's okay. It's just the monitor. Don't panic. Do not panic. So I've got one for Fairy Dragon. I need a couple of naughty cards. Well, you're going to get one. Not happy with the world at the moment. Now, I'm going to be reading from the Frightfully Good, Naughty and Nice Oracle cards. So you can buy those on our frightfullygood.com website.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fairy Dragon, apparently you need to phone a friend. So you need to reach out to those people around you and say, hey guys, I'm having a tough time at the moment. Can you come and help me? Or can we just have a coffee? Or can we just have a little bit of a chat? Even just a bit of a messenger chat. Reach out to your friends and ask for help. It's not going to kill you.
And I've got two decks I'm reading from tonight. I'm reading from my normal tarot deck, which I have, but I also have this one here, Seasons of the Witch, and the Serene Oracle, because Halloween is coming up. I'm going to pull a few of these tonight as well if I feel the need to give some more information using the Serene Oracle. So they have actually been shuffled and they're all lying here. So I'll be just pulling from the top.
Holy moly, Robert! Your star giving, you just blow my mind. Thank you so much. Oh my God. And also thank you to Kieran, so sending through some stars as well. Wow, that was quick off the mark. Hi, Queen Munro. How are you? Cassie Elaine, we haven't heard from you for ages, my love. How are you? Should like a card, please, Renata.
Okay, all right, Cassie, your first cap off the rank.
Needing some guidance.
Don't we all? And you have the Fool card. So, Cassie, you have to really embrace the fact that you're really just starting over. And this is a new journey for you. Don't you just love that word journey? I hate it. I absolutely hate journey. Just about as much as I hate the word juicy.
Oh, Nicole, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I hate journey. But anyway, we're here. So there you go. You are on a really new pathway and a new journey, and you have to embrace that wholeheartedly and trust your intuition and trust what you actually know up to this point in time as being your guidance. So you have very strong spiritual beliefs, Cassie. Sit within them and trust them, because there is no point in having faith if you do not have faith. Oh, that's deep for the first one.
Oh, it's a bit deep for me. I don't know if I can cope.
Very deep. I'm having a hot minute. I might have to take the T-shirt off.
Please don't. You have gone bright red. Would you like me to turn the air back on to cyclonic?
Yes, please. Oh, everyone dying of humidity today. It was really hot.
There we go. Your air's back up now. Is that better? Yes, no?
Yes, that's
Have you answered?
Yes.
All right. Hi, Netsco. How are people watching from the Facebook group? I stream to 2 pages at the one time. I am streaming to Anne and Renata, Frightfully Good, the only Facebook page for us apart from our family page, the other one, and to YouTube at the same time, so that we end up with people from both. Because some people like to be on YouTube, some people like to be on Facebook. And
hello, Susan One Love Way.
Thank you so much for the stars, Beth. now, guys, what is it that we do if a scammer asks you for your credit card? Say no.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
if someone comes on here and says, contact me after the show, or I can give you all the information that you need, because these ladies know nothing. And their name is something like Ubuntu elbow off thingy.
Wada.
And it's got nothing to do with the beautiful people that live in those countries that are absolutely awesome and beautiful. We're just talking about the scammers that come on, that's all.
And the thing that they're doing, oh, thank you so much for Virginia Esther Ginger. I really hope we get to meet you two someday as well. We are coming. Where are you? That's the point, everyone. Where are you all from? Let us know. And Jody, thank you.
Who are these people? Who's China's Wildest?
Hello, China's Wildest. That's a great name.
Have we got one of those gamer things on again? Have we?
I don't know, but I'm not having any. There's no. That was bad when we had the Twitch.
Okay. I'm having
feed.
a head versus heart situation, Nicole. Here we are. We're here for you. My brother just gave us the new date for his wedding. It's the same day as my kids' dance performances. They have multiple solo parts and are devoed. I want them to go, but feel it's going to cause family issues. What do the cards say?
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole, I've got a really, really great option. No, I've got a really great option. Don't make the kids go to a wedding. They hate that shit. They really do.
But
they
the
will
parents
have fun.
want to go watch their
No,
kids.
send the grandparents. You guys go to the wedding. You guys go to the wedding. It's your brother. It's an adult thing. Go and have some fun. Go and have some wine. Get the grandparents to go with the kiddies. Get them to record the whole thing. And Bob's your uncle. You're done. Okay, it's all good. It's easy peasy. But the kids going to a wedding, nah, they're going to be bored.
Is it this
and they're
year?
going to miss out.
Is it this year, Nicole? Because I know a lot of dance studios weren't able to put on their shows because of issues with that. Yeah, wow, that's a tough one. Justin Perryman, thank you very much for your stars. I love how this pops up at the top there. Virginia's got this gold bar up the top. Because you're special. Oh, Mandy McIntyre. Now, just remember, guys, we are way behind in the feed. Sometimes it jumps. If I haven't answered your question, please ask again, but please don't ask every 10 seconds because I won't even look at those ones. I'll get my pooey pants on when you do that.
Okay, Mandy McIntyre, why is your workplace toxic? All right. Okay.
Oh, Renee, thank you.
Very interesting that you have the High Priestess card with regard to that one. Look, what is wrong with the workplace is that the mix of people and characters is completely wrong. There are certain people there within the workplace that are not leaders and yet have been put into leading positions. And so what they're trying to rule with is what they believe. They're trying to save themselves with their ego rather than actually thinking through issues and leading properly. So what they're trying to do is trying to be friends with people and thinking that as long as I'm a friend with someone, they're kind of going to be on my side. So this is the big issue here. And you just don't fit into that workplace at all because you are the High Priestess, and people who have the High Priestess come up in a reading are all about depth and spirituality as opposed to clinging and being fearful, therefore trying to make friendships in a workplace so that they can get up the ranks or get to a position of some sort of power and control or whatever it might be.
All right, Jenny Alderton wanted to let you know that your prediction about her package from China, remember you were asking? You said it would arrive within 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
She had a notification from Australia Post that it has been sent to Ballarat, so she should have it next week, which would be 2 weeks. How good is that? She even predicts when your bloody packages turn up. Oh, dear.
Well, sometimes I get it right.
Yes, you're pretty good, actually. You're pretty on the ball. I would love a general reading, naughty or nice, if possible, in particular regards to my love life. I do love reading these naughty cards for love life. Watch out, Amy. Hang on to your knickers because they're about to be blown off. That's what she wants, really. Oh, we haven't put the cards up. 1, 2, 3. Jeez. Christy even came on and reminded us at the beginning of the show. So what happens with the cards is that at the end of the show, you choose 1, 2, or 3 for your question if you miss out on the personal reading, and we will read those for you. So anyway, in the meantime, Amy Sattler needs a card. Oh, watch out. Just take condoms with you, love. You don't want an unexpected little surprise.
Amy, and I don't know what you're worried about. Look at this beautiful card, the Ten of Cups. So emotionally, everything that you really want is kind of in the mix and is about to happen. But then saying that, do you actually want a family and children? Or do you just want a love life? Because they're two different things. Having an emotional partner who is there for you and can support you on many different emotional levels is very, very different from family and children. And maybe one of the things that you need to think about,
she just wants to ride a pony for a while.
No, saying all of this is that you may be finding that this is the issue because it means that you have to take on a ready-made family with a certain person that may be very, very enamored and wrapped with you, but they already have a family. And so you've got to become wife, mother, lover, and everything all at once. And that might be really hard going, and that might not necessarily be what you are after.
All right, Amy, are you ready? This is the blunt advice. I can't even turn the card over. It's okay sometimes to want to head back to bed and hide under the covers and have a good time with the nice fella you've picked up, or a lady, whatever floats your boat. Now, it's time to take time out and listen to your heart. So work out what you really want and what's going to make you happy, and then jump back into bed. Even if it's not a lady or a man, you can have some fun on your own too. Love from the naughty aunties. How's that one? I don't think Pallavi would like a card now after I've given that, because now she wants to know what's coming next in love for me. Okay. All right. And then we're going to go for a big scroll and head down to the bottom somewhere. We're just picking randomly.
Pavali. Oh, okay.
Shall I draw a card for you, Pallavi? Pallavi Sharma?
Pallavi Sharma. Okay. You've I would suggest to you to, it's not a really nice one there.
What is it? Oh!
Stabbed in the back 1,000 times.
Has somebody taken your lover, have they?
And my suggestion is for you, Pallavi, give yourself some time out and heal your own heart before you get into another relationship.
You know what's really...
Please do some healing before you get into another relationship.
If you haven't had a relationship, that means you need to do some work on yourself before you start down that path. But the last question we had was about love life. This question was about love life. Same card. It's okay sometimes to want to head back to bed and hide under the covers. Take time out and listen to your heart. Have a little bit of time out before you start down that road. All right, we're going for a bit of a roll. China's Wildest. That's the best name. Best name of the night, China's Wildest.
Oh, okay. China's Wildest wants to know
They've
about
liked and subscribed.
Virgo love interest.
Anyone that's on YouTube now, if you could just take a moment to hit that thumbs up to give us the, how's your father?
China's Wildest, your Virgo love interest is hot to trot. Okay, so you have this beautiful Knight of Cups. So they're willing to give a little. I guess it's the ball is in your court now. It's your turn. What are you going to do about it? Are you ready for the next step? Are you ready to get a little bit more serious with this? And knowing Virgos, they don't like to mess about. It's either white or black. There's not a lot of grey with a Virgo. So you've got to tell them the truth, exactly how you feel, and don't kind of wait for things to get better if they're not better now.
And one way you can support the channel is by simply sharing it. Share it around to other people, tag some people. If you'd like to, like Shannon here. Shannon has sent us some stars. That is a way that you can support us safely, because that is organised by Facebook. We don't get your credit card details. Only the Facebook land does, and they'll hopefully look after it really well. So thank you very much, Shannon. We appreciated that. We also have Mandy who said, thank you very much. That was about the toxic workplace. You are right on with your reading.
Thank you.
Nicole Harrison, thank you, thank you, thank you. If I've missed anyone, I apologise. I looked down and then I looked up and everything I had jumped. Hello, Shannon. Thank you. Well, I think we are. Oh, geez, we're still back up on the Lindy Chamberlain comments. We're way behind. It just completely jumped. Brian K. Poltoric, welcome.
Where are you from,
Being
Brian?
a musician, is there any musical endeavours in my close future? My heart goes out to you. I am a fellow musician, played in string quartets and weddings and functions for over 25 years, and COVID hit, and that just all went to poop, didn't it? And of course, the government doesn't like to support the musicians, but they would like us all to get on Facebook and social media and YouTube and give free concerts to everyone, wouldn't they? Support your musicians, guys.
Yeah, Brian. This is a good card, even though it's a hard card, because it does mean lots of work that is available. It may not necessarily be the type of work you like, or the type of work that you would normally be
back to the wedding gigs,
associated with. Yeah. So kind of, head out of your comfort zone, even though you kind of go, oh no, I can feel it from here. You're going, oh no. But if you want to work, if you want to get out there and make yourself known to others, you may have to take on work you're not particularly liking. But I'm going to say to you, there's going to be a lot of opportunity out there. And it may not be the right time to pick and choose. Just get out there and do some work to make you feel as though you're being prosperous again in your life, and attracting good stuff. And you just never know. You never know when you're out there meeting people who you're going to meet next and what connections they have.
And Greta, thank you so much for the stars. Lovely, very much appreciated. I just jumped yet again. I got your name correct. Oh, I've got a name like Rekovich, so it's sort of like we get the hang of it after a while, don't we, Renata?
Yeah.
Massachusetts, woo! I like it. I like it a lot. Christine, how are you, lovely? I like Desley here, who replied to Mandy, gorgeous girls, where is my soulmate? And Desley said, probably hanging out at the pub with mine. Hey, Christine, welcome to the show.
You've got that thing right in the middle of where your comments are. So
well, do I
no,
move
that's
it?
all right.
I
No,
move
it's
it
okay.
forward.
You just read them.
I can move it forward.
No,
does that make it better?
No,
make
it
it worse?
Doesn't.
Auntie Renata's not happy tonight. Will the teaching profession ever improve? No, got out of that one too. I love being in the classroom with kids, but there's some rubbish that comes along with it. Is there any other career path for me? Christine, I was a high school music teacher. I am just like you. I love teaching the kids. I love running the choirs and the orchestras and everything. But the political bullshit that goes along with it, and the backstabbing bastards that want to climb the ropes no matter what, drive me insane. Not to mention having to rewrite your programs with a particular word in it because somebody up the chain's decided that you need to have that word instead of that word. So I got out of it. I became a professional actor, professional musician, and now professional nutter. So there you go. I'm your goal.
And Christine, look, I don't know what situation you are in financially, and I understand that everyone
good money if you're doing casual.
Everyone is in the poop financially at the moment with everything that we've gone through. The interesting card that came out for you is the Tower card.
Oh,
and
lovely.
This is a card that says that everything that you've kind of been hanging your hat on is not probably the right place for you. It's going to cause your downfall. So even though you love teaching so much, maybe the classroom environment isn't the right place for you. Have a think about maybe going solo and doing some one-on-one teaching as mentoring or something.
Tutoring.
Or in a different environment. and get out of the classroom scenario, because you are going to find with this card that nothing improves over the next 12 months. It's actually going to get a lot harder.
What topic do you teach, Christine? Because if we know what topic you teach, maybe the Frightfully Good Army can brainstorm some ideas for you, because they're all quite clever, our lot.
Yeah. So yeah, have a think about pivoting a little bit.
Brian replied, "Thank you so much. Absolutely adore you both and enjoy your podcast."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you listen to our podcast. There you see the faces. We'll try to get it to Wheeze later for you. Okay, it just jumped again. Sorry, guys. I know that some of you have missed out. Not doing it deliberately. It's the gods and the fairies and the pixies. All right, Shayla Patterson, will we have a fourth baby or are we done? Holy moly, woman.
Well, Shayla, that's between you and your husband, not us. What, you want your spirit guys to tell you there's a fourth baby coming? My goodness, woman, isn't 3 enough for you?
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
I know.
I had my 2 grandkids the other day and I nearly died.
Shayla, wait for grandkids, okay?
Yeah.
Wait for grandkids. But look, this honestly, it is up to the 2 of you to decide whether you are going to have a fourth baby. And you might just be in a routine now, or you might still have those "I want another baby" hormones coursing through your body. My suggestion is wait. They'll disappear and you'll become dried up and disinterested like we.
Fabulous. Hi, honey, back rub. No, fuck off.
And then you just don't want anything anymore. You're done. So give you a year or 2 and you'll be over it. All right? Just slow down, woman. Slow down. You're stressing us out.
Excuse me, I swore. Bad girl.
You did.
Bad girl. Brian said he binged it yet again from beginning to end.
Oh my God. We've got a new one coming out tomorrow.
We hope.
I can't even remember what it is. We had Myrtle's plantation last week.
Jamaica?
No, she came of her own accord.
Oh my gosh! Who are you? It's the worst.
It's waited 20 years to come out with that one.
I mean, how many times in a conversation are you going to say Jamaica? Please forgive us while we amuse ourselves.
I just don't understand why I don't even know what day it is, and then I come up with that. All right, we're here. We're right.
She asked some lovely person who was on the feed tonight, who's turned 50, whether he had great pubes or not.
No, I did not.
You did?
No.
Well, what did you say?
That was Mick. That was Mick.
Mick's on the feed.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to say your name, Mick. I was going to keep it private that you turned 50 and may have grey pubes. But this one apparently is just going to tell the world. Happy birthday, Mick.
Oh, it happens.
Oh.
Everyone stop now and have a look. Just have a look. Anyone over the age of 50?
Oh, hang on. I can't see over my boobs. What's going on tonight? There's something going wrong.
It's almost Halloween.
Oh.
It's a Pixies.
It's our month, isn't it, really? Yeah, Mick said, still no greys, Auntie Bree.
They're around the corner.
Greta wants to know.
Okay.
He hasn't turned it off yet. May I have a card? Like to know if my daughter and I will get a house soon.
I think you asked this last week and we may have missed you. And look, there is a bit of a problem there, Greta, and I'm really sorry about this. I would love to give you fabulous advice and say, yes, it's coming. It's going to be fantastic and you're going to be really happy and it's really soon. But this particular two of cards, two of swords, says there is a lag time. It's hard right now. So you are like on a list of another 1,000 people wanting these houses, and there just isn't enough to go around. So this is a wait period, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little while longer. Now, how much longer? How long is a piece of string? And how bad is the government? That's all I have to say. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate, and I'm really sorry for you with regard to that. But it's going to be a little while longer.
The brown box. No, that did not sound right at all. Right, I'm coming back. Right. We're going to show you a couple of t-shirts. First off, if you want to support us and our work and what we do, you can buy some merch. For example, here's our t-shirt, the Frightfully Good t-shirt. See you on the dark side. And on the back, I can't turn around and crouch. That's not going to happen. It says #Anne and Renata. So we have some sizes left, but yeah, they all come all done up like that. Hold that. And we have awesome drink bottles. We've got to find some way to make some money. The Frightfully Good drink bottles, you can get those too.
And they will hold cold drinks and hot drinks. And most importantly, we have these Frightfully Good Oracle card decks that Anne is reading from. Now, these were all hand created and crafted by us and our spirit guides.
When we were drunk one night? No!
And
we meditated on it.
We did. We meditated on it, and we have 30-odd messages in there. So
40.
If you
have 40.
If you actually want clarity without the bullshit, get yourself a deck of these Frightfully Good Oracle cards.
And another way you can support us is by listening to our True Hoardings podcast. If you want to throw some stars or stickers on YouTube, you can do that too. Katie, how are you? Hey, beautiful ladies. Hope you're going well. May I please ask if I will ever get married, or maybe I don't need a partner. I can get you a good deal on batteries.
Katie Bailey, honestly, girl.
How's your bubba's going?
How's your bubby going? And, you know, marriage is really overrated. It was something that was conceived and contrived a couple of 100 years ago.
Oh, look, I'm lucky. I've got a wonderful marriage.
To make money from poor people. They had to have a signature to say, yeah, we are in the same house and we're doing naughty things to each other and having children. That was the reason to sign off on a certificate to say we're married. But other than that, times have changed. So you've kind of got to think, you know, what you're really wanting. And marriage can be very different from, as I said before, wanting a partner that is going to love and adore you. And most people at some stage in their life will go through this loneliness period and feel very much that they would love to share their life with somebody else, because it does get hard, and loneliness is a horrid thing. I've met a lot of women in their older years who just so wish that they had a companion and someone to be able to share their life with. And so you're not alone in this. There are so many who feel exactly the same way. I'm not going to choose a card for that, but I'm going to choose a card for you to tell you what might be the most significant thing, KT, for you right now to understand about yourself. And the Ace of Swords is really, really interesting. So aces are always about new starts and new beginnings. And this tells me your strength. This talks to me about your strength of character.
We know that.
And the fact that there is a sense of freedom that you require. So having someone in your face, no matter how much you love them 24/7, is probably something that is going to be a stressful thing for you anyway. So you kind of got to hit that sweet spot where...
Oh, yes. I do like hitting the sweet spot.
Where you take it really slowly. Take it really slowly and don't even go there. And I really think that it's going to come. I'm just wrong. It's just wrong. The statements are just wrong. But you know what I mean? It's going to be here. It's going to happen. But there are a couple of things that you really need to do before you are kind of really ready to go. Now I'm really ready for a partner, and I don't think you are quite yet. I think there are other things that have more importance in your life than that. And you don't think of it as this blanket, well, I haven't got a partner now, therefore I won't have a partner for the rest of my life, because that's just rubbish. You just don't have a partner right now, but you just don't know what the next few months or the next year or 2 years is going to hold for you. So keep the faith, my girl.
And hello, Bakita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A new name there. Sorry, got the it just jumped again. Wendy Roxburgh is talking to someone on what on earth is that? POF?
What's POF?
Wendy, you'll have to educate us. We don't know what POF is. Being old married ladies, no idea.
Can anyone tell us what POF is? Is it some sort of a dating site or something?
I'll hopefully.
Oh, Plenty of Fish.
Oh,
right, thank you.
Hi, Philippa.
Thank you, Plenty of Fish. Is he right for me? Who the fuck knows, Wendy?
Pull a card, Renata.
They could be saying anything at the moment. They could be stringing you along with the wildest story ever.
That's why she's asking for a card. Good God. All right, we need a naughty card on this one too. All right. Why does that keep jumping off there?
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go with what I said. I reckon he's a bag of shit. And no, he's not right for you. No.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Oh,
say goodbye right now.
You wait till you get the naughty card that comes with it. You better learn to swim because you're sinking fast. Well, I hope you weren't falling in love with this one.
No. Sorry.
You work it out for yourself. Don't let anyone else tell you what's right for you. That's all I'm going to say. Sorry. Renee, how is your daughter, by the way? How is she with COVID? Is she starting to recover from it?
And Renee, let me choose a card from the Seween deck for you, my sweet. Renee is one of these beautiful people that subscribed to my...
And she's one of our Grand Poobahs.
Yeah, Rich Bitch Club. Or Rich Witch Club.
Rich
Witch Club.
You've got to show them your T-shirt that you've got on too.
So hold on. I'm just going to choose a Seween card for you, please.
Oh, look at them. They're beautiful.
And this beautiful card here is the frog. And it talks about all of the healing energy that's coming to you over the next week and during Halloween. So this is a blessing, really, from the small, beautiful animals that are all around us that are really so vital to our environment. It actually says, may the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks.
I don't have a
so your worries and your woes are coming to an end, and your ancestors are hearing you.
I love Mandy. Mandy Bryson said, my girlfriend calls it plenty of fuckwits. It's a fish. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, what happened that Casey got blocked? What happened there? Hey? I missed that. I like naughty people. Don't block them. Leave them for me to play with.
Oh, hello, Philippa from Nelson, New Zealand.
Hello. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down. Alina said dating app. Thank you, everyone.
We've got that now. We've got
that. Stalker wanted $100,000. You should have let me play with them. I'm disappointed now they got blocked.
$100,000?
I know.
Here's my T-shirt.
While I'm scrolling.
Do you like that?
We'll go with Dwayne in the meantime. Hi, Dwayne.
So I actually have these for sale. They are $28 plus postage. So it's a little witchy silhouette on that. Very pretty.
And happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you're all going to join us for the Spooky Sunday show this Sunday. You just need to listen between 8 p.m. and midnight New South Wales time, Australia that is, for those who are playing overseas. And we have got so many special guests that are coming on. We have even like Lloyd Auerbach, who is Professor Paranormal. We have Bill Chappell from Ghost Adventures. We have Isaac Butterfield, the Buttsman himself, is coming onto our show. And Little Dixon. And there's way more, so many more. Anyway, get on to Dwayne, will you?
Dwayne, your card. And you have the full card too. So you have to accept that there is a change in your life, and the only way is to step forward into that change, accept what has happened, and move on, dear man. That is what you have to do. Clinging on to the past is never going to get you anywhere at this point in time. Just move forward, even though it might be an uncomfortable place for you to be. That's the only way through. He actually wanted another card too.
Both cards. Yeah. Oh, Dwayne, are you sure? All right. Angels, demons, fairies and pixies, come forward and give Dwayne a card. Choose something that can help him in his life and his path and his journey.
Oh, shut up and just pick a card, will you?
All right. The time to act is not right now, okay? The time is not right to act. You need more information. So if someone's going to give you an offer that's too good to be true, probably is too good to be true, get more information before you sign on the dotted line. Not from the naughty aunties. There we go.
Oh, new card, Daniela. You want one from the Saween deck?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Look at these. They're really, really cool. Sparkly red.
And just while Renata is shuffling, someone asked, how do you become a Grand Poobah? They are our Patreon supporters. So pop onto that and you can, I think it's £8 a month, 14 Australian dollars, 10 US dollars a month to join our little secret society and get some extra FaceTime with us.
Beautiful transformation coming to you, Daniela, for Halloween. Absolutely gorgeous. I think you're setting your own path with transformation. I think you're getting there very much. And Daniela is another beautiful person that's joined the Rich Witch Club. So we are going to be doing lots of work over the next 12 months in absolutely this. So you are absolutely in the right place at the right time to get this coming to you. And like I said, I think you're already starting.
And guess what?
Henry Lucas, see, this is the problem. This is it.
This is the type of person we love to have on the show. Welcome, Henry Lucas, who is... Do you need a love spell to get your ex-lover back? No, they can fuck off because we don't want ex-lovers in our life because they're bad news.
That's why they're ex, Henry.
Yeah, and look, we've got 100 USA in your live contact, the man that helped me out.
Oh.
And then you got to email dryzock pua bra behem.
Yeah, Henry Lucas and Dryzo Pubaka Abraham. No.
This is what, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a scammer.
Yes.
So you do not give them your credit card details.
And you see how he's used his name there in the email?
And he's stolen some lovely person's name and photo because I can guarantee Henry Lucas is not Henry Lucas. There's someone else. What they do is you report them and they're pretending to be someone else I know. And in the meantime, they go in and change their name back to their original name. And Facebook goes, no, they're not. What are you talking about? Anyway, Henry Lucas, may you get crabs in your armpits and ingrown pimples in your pubes for an eternity. You can now fick off. Bye-bye.
It's all love and light here.
Delete comment. Bye, Henry. Oh, poor Henry. It's a bit sad when they've got to do that in life, isn't it? Hey, Beth Cameron. There you go.
Oh, you want a new cards? Okay.
I'd love one of the new cards and a naughty one too.
All right. They are very beautiful and they're perfect for this time of the year for Saween.
Then I'm going to get you to pull a card for our lovely Andrew. Oh.
And this card says rooted. Now,
Oh.
not in a bad way. This is actually Beth saying to you that you have a highly spiritual soul and you are very connected, or you have been. So have you lost any of that connection to your spiritual side, to that psychic side of you? And why? That's, I guess, the question. Because if you go back to that or explore that even deeper, this is where you will find solace and where you will find that sense of self. Being rooted back into the earth, in the now, in the present. This is what your ancestors and the Seween cards are saying to you. Go in and start to re-practice and reconnect with your spiritual side, sweetheart.
And you've actually got one of our lucky cards, one of the nicer ones in the deck. The good luck fairy has cleared the road for you to take the next step.
There you go.
Oh, very nice.
So they're good signs. They're good signs from the universe.
Now, I've got one here from Andrew. I don't know if I can find it on here, but I will read it out to you if that's okay. I'm just going to take Beth's off, and I'll just scroll back a little bit. I thought I'd got rid of him. Hang on, block user. Delete comment. So, Andrew Attenborough, one of our regulars, and we appreciate him so much.
Do we have to smack him again?
Possibly. No. It's okay. The types of women I'm attracted to, I can't seem to get, and it's struggle being single and unmarried at 32.
Oh, Andrew.
So I thought maybe we could pull a card for Andrew to help him along.
Oh, Andrew, that's just awful. I'm sorry for you, sweetheart. You deserve someone lovely in your life. Actually, there's a gorgeous young lady called Erin that I think would be perfect for you, but never mind.
Gone very quiet here.
Yes, you have this beautiful King of Wands. So one of the things the King of Wands does is he's in his head a lot, right? So he overthinks things and he analyzes everything, and it seems to be coming from his heart. And at least that's what he thinks, and he tells people that. But in actual fact, he's quite an analytical person. So he overthinks everything, over dramatizes everything. And then in the end, he goes, well, it's all too hard and I'm not going to bother. So you need to find some new strategies for 2022. Maybe get yourself into some sort of some hobby or club, or do something that you haven't done before that's going to be really interesting for you, where you can meet new people, and kind of try that, because like this cold dating stuff and going on apps and things and dating people and you don't really know what they're like is a tragedy. It's a horrendous thing. But if you kind of get somewhere where at least you know you've got people who are interested in the same thing that you are, it might be able to spark some interest in someone, and at least you'll be able to get out with people a little bit more. So I hope that's helpful.
And I've got a card for you too, Andrew. This is a reminder that you are an awesome person and you can do it. There is somebody out there for you. You just have to maybe be a little bit more open to other people rather than what you've got your mind focused on. But you are awesome and you will find someone. Jodie Connell, how are you?
Hi, Jodie. Oh, looking for a house. I tell you what, the house prices are going to explode. They already have, but they're just going crazy. How can anyone afford a house at the moment? I don't know. No wonder you've had some knockbacks. But I'm going to grab a card for you and see. And I'm going to unfortunately say to you that the Tower card has come up. And this has come up before with someone who's been asking about homes. And I think that was last week. And I've got to say to you that you're going to have to look at either a different place or kind of change your thought about what is available for you. But for me, this card is kind of going, we're going to have to go out of the territory that we thought we were going to be purchasing a house in or living in, and looking further. Looking further out might get you into the price range that you are after, and you won't get the knockbacks that you're finding now. You know, some of these beautiful smaller townships around Australia are actually gorgeous places. It's not all about living in city areas or built up areas. Sometimes we don't even know our neighbours in built up areas. And in the smaller townships, everyone knows everyone and helps out.
Hannah's bought what I thought was like really out of town, and it actually works out to be under 30 minutes away, which is not that far. And yeah, they're very happy. Oh, Emma, thank you so much. Emma Corcoran or Corcoran or Corcoran.
You sound like her.
I've got relatives in the Corcoran family, so it's like, hello. Oh, Henry Lucas, poor Henry. Nobody wants an ex back. That's right. Give Henry heaps. A tip for Henry, be more like Andrew.
That is right, Nick. Absolutely right.
Hang on, I was trying to click on something there. Robert, hey Robert, you are our biggest supporter. Thank you so much. I found out at Tullamore it was quite nice. Even had a neighbour that was from Rocky as well.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, now look, Andrew had the name Erin in a dream. Watch out.
Watch out.
Oh, I think Erin would give him hell.
Oh, she would. She would give you hell.
Yep. All right. We are about to do the cards.
Oh,
hang on. We've got Faye Allen.
Quick.
Let's do Faye because she just popped in at the last moment there. Please, if you would like to send us some stars to say thank you for our work tonight, if you've had a laugh, we would appreciate it. If you would like to send us a super sticker on YouTube, we would so appreciate that too. This is our livelihood. This is what we do. So anything that you can send our way is gratefully appreciated.
Okay, Faye, and this is a generalised thing, not just for you, Faye, but for other people, because I've been dealing with a couple of these questions this week. And Faye's asking, will I ever find something I love to do for work, please? One of the things you have to ask yourself, Faye, is what is it that you would love to do? So that kind of narrows things down, because if it's too wide a variety of things, you will never focus enough to find the one thing that you really want, because you've got too much choice. So when we get too much choice, we get bamboozled and we don't choose anything. It's just as bad as having no choice. So you've got to find middle ground, and you've got to choose a couple of things and say, these are the things I'm going to look for. These are the things that I'm going to look for. And then there is the other thing that comes into this. Maybe you don't live in an area that gives you the opportunity to do all those things. Now, the good thing is that you can do some things online now, and you don't need to live anywhere special. So again, it depends on what you want to do. And you may have to, so I'm giving you a lot of different choices here so you don't feel stuck. You may have to choose to do something that pays the bills, and then you choose the extra, which is where your passion and your love is, to actually express yourself and find value in your day-to-day life. Now, you may not get a lot of money for that. You may not have a lot of people that follow you or buy your things or whatever it might be, but it's a way of you communicating to the world and say, this is my passion and I need to be fulfilled here in doing it. So there are many different ways. A job doesn't necessarily say to people who you truly are, but there's always space in your life to actually have a bit of time out to do exactly what you want. That's how we started with ghost hunting. We had normal jobs, and I probably hated my job more than you hated your job, but we did it. And we kind of got into ghost hunting as a side thing.
Thank you, Erin.
And then it eventually became the biggest thing in our lives. And it's just worked out so well for us. But you've got to sort of start somewhere. So it's about you making choices. And this is a Knight of Wands cards. And the Knight of Wands card says, just go out and pursue what it is you love. Go and do it. Even if it's for a couple of hours a week, it's not the perfect way to start. If it's a if it's an opportunity to start in any way, shape, or form, just do it. Stop waiting for the best time to do it, or it's the right time now.
There are so many
Just
beautiful people who are still asking questions. I'm sorry, guys, we've run out of time, but Karen, thank you so much. We do appreciate the stars. And thank you, Erin, too, who has sent us a super sticker on YouTube.
Thank you, Erin.
It makes me so happy when people do things like that for us. And I feel very humbled.
And thank you, Pamela from Queensland.
And Kylie, I'm sorry I didn't get you this week, but I'm glad that you've enjoyed all the content, and I hope you find all the content on YouTube. There is so much content on YouTube. And Virginia, again, thank you for your super sticker as well. And Katie, welcome to the Poopers. Oh wow, you've joined. I'll put you on the page later. Now we're going to do the start. We're going to do the stars. We're going to do the thing. What do you call it? Readings. Now you do it.
Yeah, if you have not had a reading tonight, but you have a burning question, think of that question right now. Think of it in your mind. And what you must do is choose either 1, 2, or 3. Now, there's no picking 2 or 3 and saying, oh, I want to pick 1, but 3's calling out to me. No.
Commit. Write it in the comments.
1 card, 1, 2, or 3.
Here's 1.
To be directed towards your question that you have in your mind. And we will give you a minute to write down in the comments what you've chosen.
Here's 3.
And we will reveal.
And just while we're here, don't forget, if anyone sends you a friend request and it looks like Anne and Renata,
it's not.
Screenshot it, let us know about it, and do not give them your information and do not accept them as a friend. Please, please, please do not.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, just reminding you that this Sunday we have a big Halloween radio show on Newcastle Live Radio. It goes from 8 p.m. till midnight, and we are going to have lots of special guests. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have some stories.
We've got giveaways every hour.
Plenty of music.
Lots of ghost stories.
Please, please, please take time out on Sunday to visit us or stay for the whole time, please. And you can do that by either downloading the Newcastle Live app from your app store, or going to Newcastle Live Radio and clicking on the Listen Now Live button and listening.
We've got some good music too. Also, Kylie wanted to know when we're back at Maitland Jail. We started back last Friday, but there's only 2 tickets left for this.
2 tickets for this Friday
night,
and we're hoping to have another.
Might get another pop up in, but we're sold out
pop-up
for the rest of the year
on December the 4th, which is a Saturday night, which would be awesome. We are hoping that goes up. So, Kylie, the idea would be to ring Maitland Jail tomorrow morning and say,
put your name on the list.
Put your name on the list for December the 4th, because we're actually sold out till the end of the year.
This tour that's on tomorrow night, we put up on Tuesday, and it's 2 people. It might have sold out by now. Anyway, let's do the cards.
All right.
Number 1.
So, if you chose number 1,
don't reply to the scammers.
And Brian, you chose number 1. Awesome. You have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. So, the longer you stay in regret for the things that haven't happened, or the losses that have occurred, or the pain that you have had due to other people, the more stuck you are going to be in this very space that you are in right now. So I want you to sort of take a moment and go, that's done. It's over. I can't fix that. I can't change that. No amount of making things right is going to change anything. So I now need to look at my next point. Where do I go from here? And please start. Please go to your next point. Don't stay in this pain.
And interesting that this one sort of backs you up. Yep, the angels have you back, but you don't. Stand up for yourself. So this is one of these cards of self-sabotage. You are giving up before you even start. If you actually were willing to accept a few hiccups and bumps along the way, you would succeed, but you quit way too early. So stop it, stick it out to the end, and you will succeed.
And Sandra Marquez, who has come on here, has got one of these amazing questions that we just find it very hard to answer, because if you have to ask that question, Sandra, then your mind is already in that space where you have lost faith in
Now,
what
this
is
is
going
not her
on.
answering as a psychic or medium,
No.
but as a counsellor.
So you have to really look deeply in what is going on in that relationship. And that is a question that really should never be asked of a psychic. Because the problem is, if your psychic gives you the wrong information, you've just shat all over a really good relationship, and your partner might be just having a really rotten time and not explaining themselves to you. So please, 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 Sandra, do the right thing. Sit down with your husband and ask him what is going on, and get through and get the right answer.
Come on, Renata.
Okay, number 2. So if you've chosen number 2, you have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is saying time's running out. If you're sitting on a decision, now is the time to make that decision and stop procrastinating.
Oh, and will you put yourself first for a change? Every other bugger comes before you, and if you are not at your best, you can't be at your best to help other people. So put yourself first, look after yourself first, then worry about the rest of them.
Yeah, sorry, Sandra. I wasn't meaning to be rude or nasty or anything, but honestly, some questions just shouldn't be asked of a psychic. You can ask for advice on how to handle these things, but this is a really deep and personal thing, and you don't want to get it wrong. You really don't. So I'm hoping the best for you, and I hope this is something that can be sorted out. Okay, and number 3, if you chose number 3, you have, pardon me, you have the Moon card. So this is a something to do with emotion that is catching you with regard to the decisions or the space that you are
Thanks,
in.
Virginia.
You're being triggered right now by past things that may have not worked out for you or may have not worked in your favor, and you're kind of saying, I'm in the same boat, or I'm in these same emotions right now, and I feel stuck yet again. So look at what's going on in your heart and emotionally, and what is actually going on for you, and whether you're reading the situation right before you make any decisions.
And no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to change this. It's just a shit storm. So whatever's happening around it at the moment, stop sticking your fingers in the shit, because you're just going to get sticky, mucky, and stink. Step back, put your umbrella up, put your raincoat on, and huddle down until the shit storm passes. Then come back out and help with the cleanup. Nothing's going to help at the moment.
Okay.
Love from Naughty Spirits.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been just wonderful to be here tonight. It's so close to Halloween, and Halloween is always that wonderful time meant for divination and meant for connecting with your spirit family and your ancestors and your spirit guides. So take time out this weekend to take a moment, even if you sit down and take a breath and reach out your energy to the world and connect deeply with those that are around you. You are really and truly never alone. There is always someone there on your side when it comes to the spirit world. Reach out to them and ask them to be by your side for the last couple of weeks of this year, and step into the new year with you so that you have direction and that you feel comforted.
And thank you guys for being with us tonight. Thank you to everyone who has made a comment, who has subscribed to our YouTube and given the video a thumbs up, or sent hearts and happy smiley faces, or stickers, or stars, or whatever. We appreciate everything.
Love you.
You guys are awesome,
Yep.
and we'll see you all
On
on
the
the
dark
dark side.
side.
Bye.